welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl Tanya D. Floyd. I am moving around because I was getting dressed and I wanted to say a few words about the Single Mama Saga and this ADHD thing that's trying to take me out of my I can't even explain it. It's just trying to make me ADHD. Well, y'all know I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I'm kind of OCD, so it freaks me out a lot. And yeah, I'm having a real hard time right now, which is why I did a little something different with the face today. A little lip gloss and eyeliner can go a really long way toward improving your mood. And the sun is shining, so I'm getting vitamin D. So, but I wanted to take a second before I left the room to go to the office because part of the conversation today is going to be about, let me just show you. Hold on. So, you see this? Disorder. Okay? This is how I'm living right now. That's supposed to go to the laundry room. It's been a long time. Look at that dust. Over here too. These are clean. Those are clean too on the bed. But this is how I'm living because I just cannot. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, okay, so my cousin and I have this running joke about the Phoenix. He calls me the Phoenix. Not just because at any given moment, if you drive me to the point, I would light everything up, but because I have these moments where I go in and out of reality and it's like, yeah, I just want to burn everything down and start over. And I'm going to start with changing my hair color. Yeah, I'm there. I'm already thinking about changing the color. I done put it out on Facebook. What color do you think I should go with? But I got an idea which way I'm going to go. But then too, it's like I have all this. It's like where my anxiety meets my creativeness, and they get together and they start driving me crazy, and they like keep me from sleeping at night, and they keep me from putting together, good cognitive thoughts and stuff. I'm all over the place. So it's kind of like the ADHD done jumped on me and started making me behave like that, even though that's not who I am or how I roll. So I got to be more conscious of when these things are happening. And today I just took a minute. I sat down. I composed the email to the coordinators at the school because I'm like, hold it. We off balance. Something's not happening. You're not working the plan. So let me know what the status of his activities are. When was the last time he met with the counselor? When was the last time he had therapy? When was the last time you did this, and this in the plan? Are we using those services? Because when we're not, I can feel it at home. Okay? So I let the people know. I'm paying attention. We're not on track. And it's not going to be him who's going to suffer for it. We got to get this together. And I kept saying we, and I explained at the bottom. I keep saying we because, all of us have to work the structural program full circle for it to work. And if it's not working, then we all going to start feeling some pain. So we got to get it together. Something ain't right. Anyway, hold on. Let me get I put on my foundation and my eye cream, but now my eyes look real shiny, and I don't like it. I need powder. Hold on. So anyway, part of, making sure this Single Mama Saga don't take you over and you don't lose your mind and get off balance yourself is knowing your triggers and asking for help. And then you have to do things to combat what's going on. See, this right here is bothering me. But I'm not going to let it trip me out too bad because I got 3 brushes right here. Hold tight. All right, I done made some changes. I feel a little bit better. But let's talk about this ADHD thing. I'm going to talk like you don't know what it is or how it manifests or how it can upset your whole household, okay? I'm going to talk to the people who don't know and the people who haven't done their research recently because let me back up. So, yeah, it's TMI, but when my son was in utero, I learned I had tests performed to tell me that he has a genetic disorder. He was born with it. It's a whole thing itself. But one of the pieces that has, hold on, pause. So he's got a genetic disorder and it has a lot of facets to it. There's some physical, some cognitive, some psychological, whole social. It's a whole ball of stuff, right? So I knew sort of kind of what I was getting because I could research it. And research has gotten better. The information out there is getting more plentiful because I guess more people have realized that their kids have the thing too. So anyway, I've been researching like every year since he was born. He's 12. He'll be 13 this year. So every year or every few months or every time something new manifests, I go, oh, is that one of the things? I think that's one of the things because this ain't supposed to be happening. And, I find out little pieces of information and I can use it and I can help put it in his plan for school, even though the people at school not really using the plan the way it's designed. I am this close to just going up there and nothing out. Even though it's COVID, they're not gonna really let me in the door. I got some things to say. I need to meet in person, but they keep wanting to meet me on Zoom. We not there yet. Not okay. So he got the thing. I know about the thing. Now, let me tell y'all, people mean well sometimes, and then other people are just set in their ways. And I'm talking about parents and grandparents in particular, like older people. They're like, ain't nothing wrong with that boy. He just need a beating. He just need you to give him less. He got too much. Ain't nothing wrong with that boy. That's my trigger phrase. You don't know my life. I'm going to ask you respectfully to be quiet and stay out of this. Because I've been trying to educate you, but you don't want it because you think you know. So we're just not going to talk about it, period. Right? So there are people who sympathize, who seem to think they get it, but they ain't do the research either, so they don't know. And then there are people who empathize and go, okay, it's a lot. You're going through a lot. You need this, that, and the other. Why don't you just, I don't need that either. Just, you don't get it. If you don't sit down and ask me some questions over coffee and cake or whatever, where I can break it down for you and help you see it, you're not. So we just not going to talk about it. It's the thing. It's my thing. Look, one day, my son asked me the craziest thing sometime. And like 2 days ago, he came in my room. He said, are you afraid to die? And I didn't even think about it. I was like, not really. But I will say, I'm afraid to leave some unfinished business. I'm not scared to leave this place because this place is pretty shitty most days. I'm not ready to check out. But I know there's better on the other side when I come back. Okay, when I wake up, it's going to be all right. I'm not ready to go. I'm simply saying this ain't all life is cracked up, supposed to be. But no, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid to leave you with people who don't understand. And he said, okay. And he turned around and left. But he gets it because even though he doesn't fully understand what he's dealing with, we both understand that this thing right here, nobody has the information, the research, the time in, the daily monitoring and walking behind him and finding the things he's done. And I'm sure after he does some of the things he does, he probably sits somewhere quiet and go, I really didn't mean to do that. I don't even know why I did that. I don't know why I can't stop doing that. I could tell he has a certain countenance when he's going through reflective stuff. And I can just tell I don't know if it's remorseful or not, but he's trying to process all that's going on with him. ADHD, just one piece of this puzzle, okay? So with that, now when you look it up, you might see it says it's a psychiatric disorder. It is. It's, never mind, I ain't want to explain it. Look it up, but it's psychiatric. So it's a mental health disorder. And I swear, I don't want the medicine. I don't want to chemically alter the kid before we fully understand what he's dealing with or going through. I want to use all the tools in the toolbox, on the shelf at the store, down the road, or miles and miles away. I want to use all the tools possible to mitigate the behaviors and to strengthen his support system and to make sure he has enough good things going on that's going to help offset what he's doing or dealing with. Like, for instance, trying to head him off at the pass instead of him doing foolish things when he get bored. Don't let him get bored. Keep challenging that brain and making it work. Like, even things that he doesn't know is supposed to be doing that kind of exercise for him. It might be fun. Like, give him a game to play that stimulates the cognitive, I can't always beat it, but I swear, when I go to bed at night, I earned my rest. Because every day, all day long, even when he ain't here, I gotta be like, sharp. I'm tired. I'm making this video right now because I'm tired, okay? Beat up. Oh, hold tight. While we, finishing up these last few steps of getting dressed. Look, I'm doing all this so I could be ready for when I gotta go pick up the baby. But I'm about to go down to the office. Downstairs in the same house. Why am I fully dressed? Because I want to be ready. Just in case I gotta go outside. Might have to go to the school or something. You just don't know. But I want to pause and say a word about these socks I found on Amazon. So these socks right here have this little tab in the back, right? See that little extra piece? Since my ankles are swelling and things, every time I put on a pair of socks, they want to roll down into my shoe no matter what. Get out the way. No matter what kind of shoe I wear, the socks want to roll down into the shoe. And this little tab prevents that. So I like them. And even though I'm not influential enough to be an influencer, you can find me on Amazon as a user. My name is Signature Moves. So I have these lists where I save things that I think will be beneficial for other people. Because, it's a lifestyle brand. So I'm trying to find things to help you live your life better, just like I'm living my life. Just make it a little bit easier on you, I know we usually want to keep the videos brief. But this ain't one of them, just talk about the thing and give the solution and go about your business type things. I don't even want it to look like on any given day I have all the answers. I don't want to. But I would like to just go along together, gradually, day by day, sharing our stuff and helping each other out, Life is a marathon, not a sprint. That's what this guy used to tell me all the time. So, I believe it. It's true. But yeah, we're going to take this video and process and unpack and whatever you got to do. Because if your household is anything like mine, sometimes we just got to and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on this bedroom for my grandson. He and his mother used to live in it, but I am getting it ready for him to make it I'm gonna call it a playroom, but I pray to God he wants to come down here and sleep in it when he comes, because I don't want to shit my bed no more. He gotta touch me all night and then I'll be sweating, and I'm working on that psychological thing too, because I don't know why he need to be so close all the time and touching, but there's something there. See, that's part of my issue with having all this daggone education and communication and behavioral science and psychology. I just can't help but think about what makes people tick and why do they have the behaviors. Look at this. This is a behavior too. I ain't studying K9 nothing, but he going through something right now because I ain't paying him no attention. Ain't nobody got time. When I say I don't have time for anything, whatever category it's in, I literally do not have time for it. This, no. See, why is he talking? What is he talking about? But yeah, here's the room. I had this desk put together the other day. These are going out of here. It's not a very big space, but I'm going to turn it into a boy space and not a storage for boys who no longer sleep here space, or a somebody took all the knobs off the drawer. Why they had to do that to why? I gotta stop asking why. I'm trying to make myself understand that. I have learned, well, I have conditioned myself to start saying no and leave it right there. In my personal life, I just go no. But if it's a professional thing, in business or whatever, I'll say no with a polite explanation, brief explanation of why it's no, and then thank you very much, or I'm sorry. But no. All right, so I made it to my office. Why am I in my office? Mostly because it's clean. I don't really have anything I have to absolutely do in this space, but whew, because somebody gonna want to keep jumping up on me and trying to get attention and stuff, if I sit on the side of my bed one more day, it's just not gonna be a healthy thing for me. So I got up and I came to work. I changed my environment ever so slightly because it's only down some stairs, but I'm at work. And now I'm in this space, which is my space. And God, it's so clean. It's so well put together. It's just everything in its place except them damn golf clubs still here. But, whoo, child, I just need a minute, you know? I need to just, oh my goodness. The thing, it tries to take over your life. And what I was saying about the household, it's, look, ADHD affects everybody because the child who has it has no control over impulse. Back up again, hold up. I was explaining what it was, right? So, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, psychological, mental health. There's so many things in it. I'm gonna forget something, but while I'm talking, I'm gonna come across some things and I can explain those. But it just, I'm tired. But I'm gonna keep fighting because like every now and then, like when my house get way too dirty, and I don't mean dirty like dirty. I mean like when there's too much going on and things out of place, it freaks me out. I can't, and I start feeling all anxious and everything. So I just get this big ball of I'm not dealing with this, and then I turn on the speed and I start like wiping out all the problems. It's like when I started on that room, I wasn't really ready to start on that bedroom, but I needed to start on that bedroom because accomplishment helps you to feel like, the thing is not overwhelming you. If you get things out of the way and win a little bit, it helps you push through to all the other stuff. But yeah, this works. Somebody done delivered a package. This fool gonna act crazy. Oh yeah, this works. Like it. That light anyway. How are we gonna do this? Hold on.